Morning, guys. I'm sitting here on my porch in my usual spot where I like to have my morning devotions and read the Bible. Um, but I had something on my mind, and it relates to this. So I see what that is. It's a DVD of Christmas specials that I got years ago from my sister. And I can tell you how many times maybe I've watched one or two of the DVDs, maybe once or twice. So how does this relate to what I feel is the casualty as a result of churches being closed? Not all churches are closed, but some of them are. And I feel a lot of people are hurting, and I think it's causing problems, and yeah, we do have the online, but I think there's that. I wrote some notes just to make sure I got my thoughts together, but I fear, there's that fear of loss. I used to do sales a while back, and there was the concept of fear of loss or missing out on something. Back then, we used to, many from my era used to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and all those, Year Without a Santa Claus, Heat Miser. We were sure not to miss out on that. See, back then, for you youngins out there used to be a thing called channels, TV channels. We didn't have on demand. We couldn't watch anything we wanted at any time. You had to be sure to be on that channel on that time if you wanted to catch the special, or you were going to miss out on it. So it made me think of that as far as, online. Only many churches are live streaming and recording their services. So even if you don't get to watch it then and there, you get to watch it later. But I fear the problem with that is it's the same concept as that. I'm sure if I had on demand back in the day, or if we had DVDs, I probably would have gone a year or two without watching Santa Claus, because it's there. The fact that it's always there, you don't feel so inclined to go watch it. And it's true. Even before they had the whole shutdown, there were days I didn't feel like going to church, whatever reason, my mood. But because I knew it would be on demand, I could watch it later. But I can tell you how many times my husband, would listen, come on, you're going to go, don't be a heathen and stay home. And I can tell you how many experiences as a result that just couldn't compare to watching it online that I had as a result of going to church. Either hearing a word and being in the atmosphere of fellow brothers and sisters, just the atmosphere in the sanctuary, and also running into a brother or sister that had that one word that I just needed to hear that week. It was like, wow, God, you're on time. And sadly, online just does not compare to that. And, I fear many people are missing out as a result and probably falling by the wayside, because it's easier to just, put something to the side knowing it's always there, instead of being eager to go out and seek something that you may miss out on, like an encounter with God, time of worship that couldn't compare to worshiping in your living room with other believers. And, just like the word I put out yesterday, like incense. Incense represents the prayers going up to God. And, it's just different, as opposed to staying home and praying than it is. While it's vital, it just doesn't compare as it is going to the house of God, So that I had on my mind. So, God bless, the ones who are being blessed by online. But I fear for the many brothers and sisters who have chosen to let it fall by the wayside, knowing that online it's always there. And also something on my heart is the ones who do not have online. I'm sure not everyone is tech savvy, and even if you hand them a computer, I can tell you from experience. I work in the medical field. We set up patients for patient portals. I can't tell you how many people do not use email and do not have a computer or choose not to use one. What happens to them? Online only, they're lost. How do we, accommodate them? So these are just thoughts I had on my heart. I'm not bashing, in case people think I'm bashing. It's just a thought, an opinion. We are still allowed to have those, right? So I love you all. God bless you, and continue to draw close to God. I know it's crazy. I have been drawing so close to God during this hard time, and God is showing me so many things. So God bless you. I love you. Bye-bye.